Hello everyone, this is AmberAnkNA here. Welcome to my channel. Well, I play a variety of games and do narrations for fanfics. I'm really hoping you enjoy my content. If you do, make sure to comment below, leave a like, and subscribe with the notifications on. Right, so next time, this is AmberAnkNA. Welcome to my channel. So, hi. Requiem, A Life is Strange Story. Chapter 1. Taken away, taken all the time. Taken alone work, what matters inside. You all I found. Counseled between all the signs I seen. Wish that you could so would see it true. That I would not lose you. And I know we've been here before, but we're not so innocent anymore. Only one. Chloe. October 29th, 2021. Simone? Mask said in a whisper. Mask realized the darkness was fading and light was returning, but her vision was still foggy. She was not sure what happened. Yes, Mask, I'm here. I'm right here beside you. Chloe and Lisa are also here. You're faded. Mask could feel Simone next to her, kneeling on the floor. Simone had always had a presence that Mask could feel, like they were connected. Even after Mask left Paris, Mask could feel her connection to Simone. And now, with Simone next to her, she felt it stronger than ever. Ow, my head! Mask strained as she grew more aware of her senses. She insistently brought her hand up to the head and could feel a bump on the back of her head. No surprise! When you're faded, you had to wear a foot on the floor. You may have a good bump on the old noggin. Simone implored to Mask in a calming voice. It was then that Mask could feel Simone reach out and take her hand. Almost immediately, Mask felt more relaxed and comforted. Good guess, because I do. Mask responded. I would like some water, Mask requested. On it, Chloe replied quickly as she darted from the room. Lisa looked at Mask, concerned. Mask, are you sure you're okay? We have a nurse on staff with the company. We can go get him. No need. I'm fine. Mask replied unconvincingly. Chloe burst back into the room with a coffee mug in hand. It's the best I could do. Not only will anything is, Chloe said in an apologizing tone. Mask gently set her up from the couch with Simone helping her. Mask took the mug from Chloe. It's okay. I am so thirsty, I wouldn't care what you found, Mask said. So he drank the water in one giant, constant gulp. Better, Mask sighed. Simone looked at Mask and sat down on the couch next to her. I guess I have some explaining to do. Simone began rather sheepishly. Mask looked at her with eyes wide and mouth agape. You think? How are you here? I mean, I am thankful you are and not mad. That's incredibly surprised. But it's been a long time since I left you in Paris. How did you find your way here? Before I answer your questions, I have something to say, Mask. I love you. I love you more than anything in this world, and when you left Paris and I told you to go, I meant it. But I sensed you were in trouble, so I came looking for you. I have been trying to find you ever since. I want to be by your side always and never ever use you again. Simone knew it would be hard for Mass to understand. Wait a damn minute! It was Chloe's turn to speak. Simone? As in Mass's Simone? As in Mass's girlfriend from Paris? Whoa, I think I need to sit down before I pass out too. With shaking knees, Chloe walked to a chair next to Weisel and sat down. Weisel reached out and put her hand on Chloe's shoulder and told her Chloe's thoughts. So my set designer, who has been with us since the show went on tour, is Mass's girlfriend? I am so confused. Simone looked at Mass. Yes, Miss Price. I met Mass in Paris, and we were in love. We have been together for a long time, and one night Mass had a dream of that Chloe and you were in trouble. So she came to New York to your play to find Chloe. I told her to go, and it was the hardest thing I've ever done. Simone took Mass's hand in hers and turned towards hers. I love her more than anything, more than life itself, more than the breaths I take. So when I heard your play was going on tour and you were hiring set designers, I decided that to find Mass, I would tour with your play. If Mass was to find Chloe, I would probably indirectly find her. Or I hope I would. And here we are. So Simone smiled. At the very least, I thought that maybe I could help you keep you safe from whatever Mass saw in her visions. Whatever scared her so badly. I am sorry. I didn't mean to lie or deceive you. Lisa looked at Simone and smiled back at her. Simone, you did not. Trust me. And since I suspect you know a lot about our lives, Mass's past and the crazy things fate and destiny have done to us in this film, it only makes sense that you are here. In some weird Mass, Chloe, and Weisel way. And by the way, please call me Weisel. Chloe sat there in sullen silence. F me! Those were the only words that came to mind. F me! She repeated, shaking her head. Weisel laughed. It might take her a long while to process this, though. Gesturing at Chloe, Mass turned to Simone and still could not believe she was here. You still have a lot of explaining to do, but first, I want to know that I never stopped thinking about you. I never stopped loving you. I never stopped wanting to find you. But after what happened when I saw Weisel's play, I couldn't. I had to stay away. Mass looked around the room. I had to stay away from all of you, she said as she gasped to everyone in the room. The fact we are all together, right here and right now, terrifies me unlike anything ever has. And this is precisely why I had to run, why I had to leave in the first place, and never wanted to be found. Not because I didn't miss you all, or because I was happy alone. Quite the opposite. No, because what I saw in my dream or vision makes me think that destiny isn't done with me. With us. Yet. Chloe looked at Mass. Were you sealed you that badly, Mass? Was it something at the play? Something that was said? Mass looked down, unable to look at Chloe or anyone else. No, it was nothing like that. At the play, I had another vision similar to the one that Simone mentioned. I thought once I found Simone and we were happy, everything would be okay. But this vision sailed me in ways I had never been sailed. Simone looked at Mass. Please tell us, Mass. What was it? Mass struggled and couldn't believe the words were coming out of her mouth. In my first vision, I saw a keg of bay. I saw the lighthouse. The overwork. You saw us then, all those years ago? The storm? Your choice? Chloe asked. No, Chloe. No storm. It was actually a beautiful sunny day. Postcard perfect. No, I saw a memorial. It had names and dates on it. A date of death. Quickly, all the girls in the room held their breath and waited on Master continued. It said Chloe Price, Rachel Amber, and Maxine Caulfield. The first time I had this vision, when I saw our names, I was still in Dumpwind and Dream of Paris. I was on top of the Eiffel Tower in a summer post. It whisked me away to New York, and I stood outside the theater and saw your play's name, Atonement. Premiere was not even announced yet. I was then transported, you know how dreams are, to Clear Bay and saw the memorial with our names. But it stopped there, or so I thought. So I hoped. I had to have answers, so I went to Paris. I had to confront it. Fate and destiny were not through with me, it seemed. But I met Simone, and my world changed. I thought everything had truly changed, and the universe would leave me alone. I was happy, and for the longest time, I did not dream or have any visions. Then one night, I dreamed about the night you announced your play to the world. Before Mass could go on, Rachel said, "Our wedding is Sefton." That was when I announced the play and sealed its name to the world. Exactly, Mass agreed. At your session, when you announced the name of your play, it confirmed to me that something was going on. So out of fear for your safety and Chloe's, I had to come to New York. I had to make sure you were okay. And Simone told me to. She gave me the greatest gift. She understood why I had to go. So I came to New York that very night. I flew in and came to the play. It was beautiful. I had some great champagne. It spoke some French to the bartender. I had been practicing. And as the play was about to begin, Rachel came out on stage and Rachel shook her head in disbelief and announced the opening would be delayed because of a storm that was walking the area. Oh my God, Mass! That night, you were there in the audience? Max nodded. Yes, I had planned to come find you and Rachel after the play, but then things went bad. Real bad. I had the most powerful vision I've ever had. It was similar to the ones in my past. Before the storm, before I saved Rachel, it was real, much too real. My nose even bled, which is a really bad sign. This vision was the same as the first, or so I thought. Acacia Bay, Memorial, our names, but this time, a new name had been added. Max heard Simone say, "Mine." Max turned to Simone and nodded in agreement. The memorial had 4 names on it now. Still no year or only a date. The same date for all of us. So now that we are all together, I am terrified. I am not sure what to think. And I knew Chloe and Rachel understood my life and what it means to deal with fate and destiny and the consequences of doing so. We had beaten it. You were together and happy. But not Simone. I refused to let her life get effed up as well. She was not going to suffer for loving me. Max turned to Simone. You are not going to suffer for loving me. That's why I ran and had to stay away. Simone squeezed Max's hand. Love is suffering. It's pain and separation. It's the price of loving someone. At some point, it comes to the end. This is the great equalizer. But Maxine Caulfield, you listen to me. And you listen good. I'll die 1,000 deaths. and suffer all the pain in this world to be next to you. Maybe it will be for a lifetime, maybe a few years or a few months, but not having you in my life is the worst pain imaginable. So I don't care. F fate! F destiny! I have you in my life, and I want you. All of you. Matt reached up and kissed her face. It was that passion I love so much. And I guess that answers my next question too. I love you too, Simone. And always have. But that does not change what might happen. We have to face the fact that I had this vision. And may not have changed a thing. I feel I am forever trapped in the labyrinths of Simon Barrow's life. Always dead ends. Always suffering. Always trying but never closer. Simone looked at each girl in turn. No, but we cannot live and fail. We have to live each life as it is the last. We have to love and be loved. Life is not about failing death, but living each moment. We die only once, but we live each day. Do you know how you get through that labyrinth? Through love and support, friendship and of togetherness. You don't do it alone, and that is why we are together, are here. So what do we do now? Max asked. The question hung in the air, and before anyone offered an answer, Lisa was saying, Whoa! Look at the time! I have a performance to prepare for, and you both need to work on some of the damaged sets. As they say, whoever they are, this show must go on, right? Corey needs to head back to the hotel, takes a hot shower, and probably a long nap. Corey nodded in agreement and turned to Max. You join me when you are ready, and we will come back for the performance tonight. If you are up for it, Max, just meet me at the hotel. Sure, Corey. I would love to actually see the entire play, Max replied. Corey turned away, and Max seen all set? Yes. See you soon with my friends for today, and I will pick her up tonight after the performance. I know she would love to see Max again and meet Simone, Rachel answered. Corey, after I finish here, I will go back to my hotel and get ready, then meet you at your hotel, and I will take an over for the play. Sound good? Max looked to Corey for confirmation. Sounds great, Corey replied. She got up and walked over to Simone and bent down to give her a hug. Welcome to the crazy, messed up family, and thank you for being there for Max. Simone returned the hug, and out of the corner of her eye, she could see the biggest smile creep across Max's face. Waze! Love you! You two have fun doing your art thing. Bye for now, Corey said as he left. Let's get to work. Weasel began as the door closed behind Chloe. And, sorry, Max. I tend to be a bit of a boss at work. So forgive me if I seem short-tempered. No surprise. Boss and bits both start with the letter B. Max looked at her. Rachel, I understand. I could be the same way with art shows and galleries. All about vision and understanding, right? Matt stopped for a moment and started to laugh. Finally caught up to her. What's so funny? Rachel inquired. Corey told me long ago in another life that you and I are a lot alike. Even though we are very different, and as always, she was right. The three of us really are very much alike, but also very different. Simone pulled her leg up on the couch and snuggled closer to Max. You could say that again. Rachel, do we have to get to work? I want to stay here with Max all day. Tell you what, you two take a few moments to catch up, then meet me on the stage and we get to work. I'll make all the tools you you need all ready for you. Okay? Weasel offered. Sounds perfect, Matt said. Weasel headed towards the door to leave. Awesome! See you in a few. As Weasel left, Matt turned to Simone and said, I cannot believe you're here. It's been so long. We have so much to catch up on. Matt put her arms around Simone. But for now, I just want to sit here and hold you. Let's take a few moments to be thankful that we are together again. Simone wrapped her arms around Matt's. Sound perfect. The time together was short-lived because the boss interrupted them and told them it was time to get to work. Whoa, Weasel was not kidding, was he? Matt says to Simone. Simone grinned and replied, You should see her on her bad days. They got to work repairing some of the sets that were damaged. Before long, the sets were finished and the crew was putting the final preparations on the performance. Matt knew it was time for her to go, but she did not want to leave Simone. It's only for a few hours, Simone reasoned with her. Matt unhappily accepted this and gave Simone a kiss on her forehead. I promise I will see you tonight, Matt said. Corey and I have reserved seats on the front row and I am looking forward to it. The latter part was obviously a lie. Simone gave her a hug. Okay, you. Now go get ready. Love you, Maxine Caulfield. Love you too, Matt replied. As he left the theater, Matt was sad, terrified even. Not only did everyone seem okay, she was scared that the play would lead to another dream or vision, but she remembered that memorial and seeing those names at Kale Bay. Not knowing what it meant, she decided the best thing she could do was to try and keep Weasel, Corey, and Simone close. Maybe deep down she could keep them safe and protect them. And you know what? Maybe I've shared my power. It's been years since I tried to use it. Must have thought about it. If worse comes to worse, maybe I could save them. Or die trying, she said aloud. Hi everyone. This is Emma 2000 again. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. Because, I really did enjoy making it. But, so I hope you enjoyed it. Comment, like, and subscribe with the notifications on down below. Till next time, bye!